Adding more reflection to your life can really change the way you see the world. It can give you more insights, it can give you different perspectives, and it can change the way that you see relationships and situations you're involved in. It certainly changed my life. And in this video, I'm going to cover what to consider when setting up a reflective practice and what's worked for me. If you're new here, my name's Matthew. I make videos on my journey to be as fully engaged with life as possible. A lot of us know in some sense that reflection is really important, and yet it's really easy to postpone it, to forget it, to not put the attention on it that it might need. Some useful context is that I'm someone who's not particularly good at having fun. I'm very future focused. I'm about getting stuff done, achieving results. And historically, I haven't been very good at reflection. The journey this year for me has been around stopping, smelling the roses, and enjoying the process more than trying to get to certain destinations. If I don't reflect frequently enough, it's like I'm driving down a highway and things are rushing past me and I'm missing a lot of the gold that is there. And when I say reflect, what I don't mean is dragging the past back into the present, thinking about the past over and over again, beating myself up about the way I handle the situation. It's about me considering how I could do something differently next time, or what I learned from a situation or from a conversation, and capturing that. So it's more about learnings and growth for me. There's a quote I really love. It says, "The job of a human being is to stay connected with personal values and engage with behavior that embodies those values." And the more I experience life, the more I think the only way I can reasonably achieve that goal is to do reflection. I've also had a bunch of conversations with lots of people I respect, and all of them who live their values also have consistent reflection practices. So I think it's a real constant with anyone who's really living their values, is that they're reflecting on their values in a consistent way. When I ask these people I respect how often they're doing reflective practices, most of them say they're daily. And I've been doing a weekly one for a few years, and while I find there's lots of benefits in doing that, what I also find is that I get sucked back into daily life very quickly. Normally within a day or so of doing my weekly reflective practice, I'm back into the daily grind or the daily hustle or whatever you want to call it. And I lose that perspective that I got in my weekly reflection. So I can really see the value now of doing the daily reflection. And I think for me, it's also around losing perspective. It's about focusing in on the narrow things. Exactly where am I driving, as opposed to where am I trying to get to and how am I trying to get there. And I've been very deliberate around the way I've designed that daily practice, because what I've noticed having other daily practices this year as well is that what I put my attention on really does grow in my awareness. So for example, I was doing a daily practice around gratitudes, and what I found was I was noticing more and more and more things to be grateful for because I was recording gratitudes. So the invitation here is to consider what it is that you want more of. Do you want more things to be grateful for? Do you want more ideas? What is it that you want more of? Because whatever you focus on is going to get bigger. The other question you could ask yourself is, what is it that the people you admire around you do that you want to do more of? Do they listen well? Do they seem creative? Because if you chose something like that, let's say listening, you start noticing when you are listening and when you're not listening, and that's going to give you the opportunity to listen more and listen better. I'm really going to recommend that you make your reflective practice as manageable as possible. For me, the way I make mine manageable is I list my 4 values, and then I list one thing, one sentence even, around how I've lived that today. And that's it, I'm done. I could even start off with just listing one value, and that would be perfect. Another thing I'm doing for my reflection at the moment is doing my weekly newsletter, because that makes me reflect on the whole week and grab out some little tidbits that then I can remind myself of as part of my reflection process. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and have a great day.